Hey there, howdy folks, T-Rev here, revving it up, fired up and excited. Blessings to you. Happy Tuesday, September 9th, 2025. Talking today about approval. Whose approval are you seeking? Why are you doing what you're doing? Why am I doing what I'm doing? What is it that I'm doing that I may or may not have done or wouldn't do? Or what would I have done instead if I wasn't trying to seek approval from someone that I may or may not really should have or be concerned about having their approval? You know, really, ultimately, you can distill it down to the one, the divine. That's the most important approval. But I also don't know that we do everything that we do. I don't think it's healthy that we do everything that we would do in order to gain approval at all. I think it's much better motivation to do things because it's the thing we're being led to do, the thing that's the right thing to do in the situation. Clearly, the Spirit is very interested in obedience, and our obedience is paramount. And we automatically get the approval of God when we do that stuff. A lot of people think everything's unconditional when it comes to God, but really, love is unconditional for sure. God unconditionally loves us. But there are so many things that are conditional, and we don't like to think about it like that, but they are. They are if-thens, even with the divine on lots of stuff. Now, obviously, I'm interested in my wife's approval. I'd like my children's approval, my parents' approval. You know, you can fill in the blank, but just be very, very, very careful, like I talk about in a lot of different ways, on who it is that you're seeking approval from. Because if we are caught in the fear of man, which can be driven by the approval of man, which can be driven by people pleasing, that's not where we want to live. So ultimately, if we are doing things that are for the approval of the one, the people, the family, the other people that are important that I talked about, mesh with that, because the divine's going to lead us in that way that would get their approval as well. God bless.